Hi folks, welcome to Let's Go Car Cruising. My name's Mark and I go to car events wherever I can find them, and I get the stories because the stories are where it's at. This morning I'm at Cars in the Park down in Whitinsville, Massachusetts, and just got here, just started walking around, and I'm already blown away by the quality and the different cars that are here. So hang on, don't go away, you're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be cool, and let's go car cruising. Let's take a walk down the aisle. See some cool cars. Yeah, and there's some stuff here I haven't seen before, and that's what I like, going to shows, different shows. I've never been to this show. They do well here. They draw a really nice crowd, and a lot of cool cars. So Steve, you never cease to amaze me. You're always showing up with something cool, and I don't think I've seen this one, so tell me the story, because I love it. It's awesome.
So it's a 1969 Camaro SS396, originally bought by a Whitinsville guy with 5 other guys that went up to Butler Chevrolet and bought 3 big block Chevelles and 2 big block Camaros. It was a 396, 375 horse, but he blew the original engine, and they put from what they told me, they put a 454 in it. And then they sold it to the guy I bought it from, this guy Howie, who was a family friend. And he blew up that engine sometime around 74, because that's the last excise tax bill that I have for it. And then it moved around different places, and it was in a barn, and he passed away, and his 9-year-old mother finally decided to sell it, and I was second on the list. So I got it, and this is just the way I remember it, because I remember it from when I was 8 years old.
Wow.
Where I used to always sit in the car because it didn't have an engine in it. And I got it, and I wanted to give it that 70s look with the Kragers and all the, the original Sun blue line gauges that are in it. And I decided I put another big block in it, but it still has the original M22 in it and the original rear end. And it's got 27,000 original miles, but it had to be done over.
Right.
But it has, the only Chinese body parts are the rear bumper and the trunk lid.
Okay.
That's it. And the trunk lid has the stickers that were in it when he did the car back in the 70s.
Oh, man.
Which I reproduced all those, and I can find them on eBay.
Man, the stories are awesome. I'm just constantly amazed by the stories that people have with their cars, and the documentation and the history. That just makes it so much more cool.
Right.
That makes it cool. Well, thanks for sharing, Steve, and the stories are awesome. I'm just flabbergasted by it. Thanks.
I might keep the legend alive.
There you go. And the fact that you remember it from back in the day was, and now you're the caretaker of it.
Yep.
So, and we are just all caretakers.
Correct, yep, exactly.
So, there you go. Have a ball with it.
Great.
Great to see you again.
Thanks.
Have a great day. Let's take a walk up this row. Ooh, we got some sun out here. Check out the cars. A little bit of everything. Cool stuff. Hey, a Foxbody Mercury. Let's take a look at that one. So from the not very often seen chapter, a Foxbody Mercury. How cool is that? A little customed up a little bit, but got a cage in it. Standard transmission. And the Mercuries had the big bubble for the back window. Mercury, Capri, Foxbody. All right, folks, we're here with Colin, and he's got this really sharp 56 Ford Sunliner. You don't see many of these around, Colin.
No, there's not too many left now.
Tell me about the car.
It's a 1956. It's got the 351 Cleveland motor. It belonged to a guy from Milton, Massachusetts, who had a collection of them by the name of Tom Clancy. Tom passed away, but just before that he sold his collection, and I was lucky enough, this was his wife's car that he had built for her, and he owned a 50 Mercury lead sled as well, and I was lucky enough to get that and keep the 2 cars together.
Wow.
He lived about 1.5 miles from me in Milton, where I live also, and we brought them back home to Milton. They're sitting in a garage together now, and I love both of them equally. 2 great cars, and he done a tremendous job when he had them built. And as you can see, this was done maybe 25 years ago.
That long?
And it's
it looks beautiful for being that. I expected you to tell me it was just finished.
No, it has a C6 transmission on it. Rides great, and a beautiful day and took it out on the highway.
It is a beautiful day, and again, thank you for sharing it with others, because a lot of people come to these that, you know, don't have a car and don't see these things very often.
Yeah.
And it's an enjoyable thing to do on a Saturday morning.
Sure is, yes. It's a great hobby, and I'm here with some friends, and the gentleman that was just here knew Tom personally. He was a friend of his, and he was delighted to see that the car has been kept to the same level as Tom would have kept it.
So we try to be good caretakers.
We do, yes. They're our babies.
Absolutely. I'm with you on that.
Yes.
Thank you, Colin. I appreciate your time, sir.
Nice.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice
and
meeting you as well.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you very much.
Man, this is a pretty good show to come to. Why the heck did it take me so many years to get here? Oh well, better late than never. Yeah, wow. 56, another 56 Ford. Customed up Foxbody Mustang. 57 four-door. Ford two-door sedan. Chevrolet convertible coupe, cabriolet, whatever you want to call it. And 46 Ford coupe. I should know that by now. I had to look at the placard on the window. CR1. There it is. There's the money shot in this bad boy. King of the Hill. So we're here with Rick, and Rick has a real interesting story about this Mercury Cougar. Tell us about this one, Rick.
Well, this Mercury Cougar was originally purchased by Bruce Palmer, who we know as the local DJ and car show host. And he bought it off of eBay, believe it or not, back in the early 2000s. He bought it for his wife, Donna, had it for 15 years, whatever, and decided he couldn't fit in it, for one thing. It was too big for him because it didn't have a tilt column or anything else. And she didn't want it because she wanted something different. And he put it on the market, and I ended up buying it from him.
That's really cool.
And then it went through a 4.5-year restoration.
It looks sharp.
Stripped down to bare metal. Original engine.
Okay.
Numbers matching engine and transmission. Pretty much every part on this car has either been restored or replaced.
Wow. So it's been a little bit of a process.
4.5 years.
Good.
There were times when I was wondering if I was going to live long enough to see it done.
I think that's a common thought amongst us car guys.
Us seniors too.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
But yeah, no, she was a work in progress.
And you get it out and you enjoy it. And
I get it out and I enjoy it. And she's basically been, I mean, the whole interior is new. It now has a tilt column, so it's much easier to drive. The steering wheel is not sitting in your lap.
Right.
It's been upgraded, now has Willwood front disc brakes, has a Borgeson steering, so the steering is very tight on the car now. Electronic headlights.
Oh,
so
okay.
they're no longer vacuum operated.
Because we know how those end up.
One goes like this, and then maybe the other one will go up, and then they're kind of lazy.
Yeah.
These pop right up now when it's a Ford Probe Motors is what this is converted to. So.
Oh, okay.
But it's yeah, as I said, it was a labor of love for approximately 5 years. I didn't actually get to drive the car until 2021. So we went through COVID with the restoration on this, and it was sometimes really hard to get parts for this car because places were shut down.
Correct.
You couldn't find parts. Stuff wasn't coming from China, and a lot of places said, yeah, 6 months. I had the steering wheel restored, and that got sent to California to be done, and that took over 6 months because they were shut down for 3 months.
Wow.
So yeah, it took a little while, but I think bottom line, she came out pretty good.
So has Bruce seen it done?
He has.
He has. That's awesome.
Bruce has seen it done. Bruce has sat in it. Donna has sat in it.
Very good.
He has, yeah. He's got fond memories of the car.
I'm pretty sure he told me about it when I interviewed him at his garage.
Well,
so.
one thing that he had said was that he never could have done what I did because, well, first of all, it's hard to do something like this when you own as many cars.
Yes.
as he has. And then what are you going to pick and choose which ones you're going to do and which ones you're not going to do? I mean, I know he has favorites,
Right.
but no, he was proud and he was looking forward to when this car was finally completed.
Awesome. Well, Rick, thanks for taking the time and
You're very welcome. Thank you.
catching me walking down the aisle here, and just another cool story.
Now you know.
Thank you very much.
Take care. Good luck. Have a good time during the show.
Another row to walk down. 67 Corvette, Dodge little red truck. The 71 Roadrunner goes beep beep. Yep, seen that car before. Plymouth Fury convertible. How cool is that? A Fury 3. Wow. Where do you see those? You don't. Seen this Hemi Belvedere 2 before, last week down in Putnam. Pretty cool car, won an award down there, good for him. And we'll continue walking. What on God's green earth is this? A POW. Oh, let's go check it out. So Ryan, this one stopped me in my tracks because, as I was saying, I like the unique, the rare, and the what the hell is that?
Yeah.
And I've never seen one, so
Yeah.
so tell me about it.
This is a 1989 Nissan POW. There was only about 31,000 of them made. They were only produced in Japan.
Did you go over there and have it shipped back?
No, so it was actually a dealership in town, Harborough, that imported it over, and then I bought it from them.
Oh, okay.
So this is part of the Pike series of cars. They made them somewhere around 89 to 91. It includes the Nissan POW here,
The S-Cargo?
the S-Cargo,
Figaro.
the Figaro, and then the BE1. So all of those cars were concept cars that were made, and they were all supposed to show what like a newer modern car was supposed to look like, and they only gave them to certain people. So when you went to actually try to purchase one of these, you had to be on a list to buy it.
Oh,
The list actually got extended. I think there was like 40 or 50,000 people that wanted them. They only made 30,000. Most of them went to like Nissan execs and people that they knew and everything. But yeah, it came in 4 different colors. This one is the aqua gray. There's an olive gray. I'm sorry, this one's olive gray. There's aqua gray. It's kind of hard because,
sure.
you know, they're so similar. There's a terracotta one, which is like a more orangey, vibrant looking. And then the other color is, I believe it's like a beige. I actually have it on this sheet here.
You were here
Because,
last year, right?
yes, I was.
When I first saw this car, I thought it was a Renault 4.
Yeah. So yeah, 4 colors. Ivory, that's the other color. So the ivory is more of like a cream. And then there's 2 that were made, only 2. One is blue and black, the other one's gold.
Ooh.
No one knows where they are at all. So it's partly a rumor, partly truth. Like, people just don't know where they ended up. They could be in a garage somewhere in Japan. They could be in some executive of, you know, Nissan at the time's collection. They could have been destroyed. No one actually knows. But yeah, so the engine actually under the hood is a MS10, I believe, MA10S. I haven't actually taken this out much this year to talk about it, so I'm a little bit rusty. Usually I try to remember everything. I've owned it for about 2 years, two and a half years just about.
Question, who do you get to service this?
So service, I do most of the service myself.
Easy to get?
Yeah, so the parts are both hard and easy. It depends on what they are. So like we got a new radiator into this. I've gotten a couple like parts for like the brakes and stuff off of a dealer in England, and they specialize specifically in Nissan POW and Figaro parts themselves. There's a bunch of Facebook groups, you know, it definitely helps.
The internet's a wonderful thing.
Yes.
It
Yes.
reaches everywhere.
Yes, it does. So yeah, I mean, I do most of the service myself. I'm in the trade and everything. I have been for years. So, you know, anything that I need to do on it, I can do pretty easily. But yeah, it's no problem getting it registered, inspected, anything like that.
It's
so
old enough, right?
yeah.
So when you're in the trade, you mean you bring in cars from Japan or what?
No, so I went to Blackstone Valley Tech for schooling, went to the collision shop there, went through collision, worked on cars for years, and now I'm in the insurance industry. So I've been around working on cars for over half my life now.
Well, one thing I've noticed is becoming quite popular, especially I've seen 2 or 3 where I live in Hopkinton.
Yeah.
Those little white pickup trucks.
Yes, the key trucks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There was a dozen of them last night up in Nashua,
Yeah.
New Hampshire, at a show I went to.
Those serviced.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Subarus, Hondas. I mean,
Yep.
I think Daihatsu's the only company that's still making them.
Yeah, exactly. There's not a lot of them, but they are cool little trucks, that's for sure. But
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Ryan, thank you for your time.
Thank
I
you very
appreciate
much.
it, and I learned something today, which is my goal.
Yeah.
Learn something new every day.
awesome. Glad to spread joy with this thing.
There you
It's
go.
Very fun.
Thanks again.
Thanks.
So I've seen this one before. We've talked to the owner about it, did an interview on it. 60 Dodge Polara. Take a look at that. The cross ram intake, dual 4-barrel carburetors. Just the style. Look at that. How do you just, they don't make them like this anymore, I guess. That's about all you can say. Really cool car. We're here with Matt, and Matt's got this really cool Edsel, and you don't see these out,
No, you do not.
and kind of sparked my interest as we walked by, and tell me all about it.
Yeah, so this is a 1959 Edsel. It's a Ranger 4-door sedan. And Edsel was only a 3-year production car before they ran out of business. So it's a fairly rare car in general to get it. This would be the 2nd model year. I had heard about the story and the failure of Edsel, years ago, and I just kind of fell in love with that history of it, and just wanted to try to find one of these to share around and show people just what a cool little production piece it still was, even though it didn't last long. It still has so much character that I think is timeless.
It really is, really is.
And
And you make a good point that a lot of us as car guys bring cars out to shows like this to share with the public that don't normally see them.
Correct.
And,
this is a story piece to me.
Right, and thank you for doing that as well, because it just, it's awesome. I love the stories.
To me, this is part of the community.
So how did you find the car?
So I ended up just searching it. I had a 52 Chevy that was just rotted out, but I was going to attempt to fix it, but I wasn't that good. I had to finally part ways with it, knowing that I just wasn't going to be able to handle it. I have 2 young kids of my own. So I went searching for another car, and in scrolling just through Facebook Marketplace, I had come across an Edsel. It was also in pretty poor condition, but the idea got sparked. Because I knew about the story, I knew about Edsel, I thought, what if I could find an Edsel? I've never seen them at car shows. That would be a cool, unique piece. What if I could get one? So then the hunt went on, and I started meticulously looking all over the place. I did eventually come up to a collector up in Maine who had this car, and it was his time. He had it for about 30 years. He restored it back in the 90s, and he was finally deciding to part ways with it. So it just lined up perfectly that I was looking to get one, he was looking to offload one. So I drove all the way up to Maine, pretty much sight unseen. I knew I was going to buy the car. I just wanted it. I didn't care. It already looked good enough, and I was going to fix whatever wasn't going to work.
Funny how that happens, right?
Yeah, I just knew I wanted it. Didn't matter. Showed up with a truck and trailer and cash. I wanted the car. It turned out to be better than I even thought. This thing was turnkey from the start. They are reasonably reliable. That motor is it runs like a sewing machine. It's an awesome shape. So I was very fortunate to find a very good collection piece. I just restored the seats last year, and I've just been driving it. That's really it. I haven't had to do too much to this car but enjoy it and bring it around to share with people.
And you can get the whole family in it?
Absolutely. I can bring multiple families in this thing. We'll actually show you. My kid's favorite part of this car would be the back, which is all set up every car show. They bring their sleeping bags and pillows and chairs and snacks, and they spend all their days out here, sometimes in the parking lots. This is the only shade they can actually come across.
Right. And
so this really helps me bring my kids around and share them with the car show community and stuff like
awesome.
that. This is a way for us all to enjoy this car. It's not mine, it is all of ours.
Awesome.
So,
well, thank you very much for taking the time. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you doing this.
Enjoy the car, and
definitely will.
Enjoy the rest of the day.
I will. Thank you very much.
is a first-gen Bronco. A little customized, but not crazy. But these things are wicked, wicked popular. And they're a lot of fun. Sure, we're here, and he said call him Alex, but you can tell me your name.
Yeah, my real name is Arash, but you can call me Alex.
Okay.
So we're going to go right into this car. It's a 2008 M6, 5.0 V10, naturally aspirated. It's based on a Formula One technology. BMW used to do Formula Ones at some times.
Yes.
They had similar engines in their Formula One cars. A lot of people don't know that stuff. So somebody in the team stood up and said, this is going to be the second generation on an M6. And it was a legend since 1970 when the first one came in. It was the inline six, roughly about 3.5 liter inline six. I don't know the horsepower, I'm not that good with math. So they said to bring the new M6, let's put a V10. So we're going to make it a statement. And back in the 2000, there was a competition among all the Germans. So it was BMW, Audi, everybody's smiling,
yeah.
Porsche, Lexus got into it, and thanks to our Dodge Viper friend.
Yes.
Because they started off.
Yeah.
And everybody went to the V10 business. So the principal designer or the engineer, I forgot his name. Again, I'm really bad with names. He said, we want to make it like a GT, not a truly sports car like other exotics, but he's going to put a suit on with his tie. He's going to go to work. When he leaves work, he takes everything off. And he's going to race the car.
Right.
So we're going to give him a V10.
Dual purpose.
Dual purpose. It sounds amazing after 3,000 RPM, and it goes to 9,000 RPM.
Wow.
And it has 505 or 507 top naturally aspirated, horsepower. I don't know the torque, probably like 385. 7-speed automatic manual option that you can play with. It will do top 205 miles per hour.
Wow.
She doesn't say I'm a V10. If you really look close in this car, it doesn't say anywhere V10. I love that cop at the door because exactly knew I had a V10. And I said, how did you know? I pull him over a lot. So I loved it.
Yeah.
I said, you're welcome to drive it. He goes, now with all my gear, I'm gonna ruin your seat. So it's amazing some people know, but these are forgotten gem of a V10. And as you know, sadly, nobody makes a V10 anymore.
Right, yeah.
Even Lamborghini said goodbye to V10. Now we have a V8 twin turbo. Everybody got to go with turbo and supercharged.
Yeah.
But naturally aspirated engine, they're very, very hard to find. 2 months ago, one of them went on sale, $92,000.
Wow.
Yeah. So
pretty car.
I'll give you.
Very pretty car.
I'm the second owner. A doctor in Arizona had it for 18 years. I don't know why he got tired of this car, but he went and bought a C8 Corvette. So I can't blame him.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, hand over the key.
There you go.
I'm a BMW maniac, so I'm going to take care of this car.
There you go. Well, Alex, thank you for saying hi.
Sure. Yeah.
And I appreciate that. And
yeah, put it and make the car famous.
Enjoy.
She's a forgotten gem.
There you go. So a 77 F-150 Ranger. Man, you just don't see these anymore because in New England, they rotted up to the door handles. The rocker panels, the rear cab corners, the front cab mounts, they just disintegrated. And to see a nice one like this, what a treat. I'll walk through these and I'll have to clip the video every once in a while to break up the music so I don't get copyright claim. But just a ton of fun and a lot of cool stuff. Hey, and here's Mopar Mike and his friend Kay, and neither one of them have Mopars today. Hi, folks. More cool stuff. Nice little E-type Jag. Well, they're not real little, but really cool. Coupe reminds me of the one my friend Todd's dad, Mike, had, because I think it was that kind of same color. His, I think, was earlier because it had the headlight glassed over covers. But we'll just take a walk down. Charger RT, Camaro Z28, and Wow, I mean, I saw a couple of these Dodge and Plymouth variants in Putnam last weekend. How cool. Flip-flop paint and a Cobra. Well, Danny, thanks for taking the time to say hello, and I'm just amazed by the unique automobiles that I found here today, and this one is about as unique as it gets.
Yeah. It actually, I consider it a piece of art. You know, you could probably have it in your living room. It's a 1984 Burton, made in the Netherlands. They still make them. You can order one for about $35,000, but getting it in the country is another issue. This is an 84. It's got horizontal suspension. So if you looked underneath where the rocker panels are, there's a huge shock on each side. So if I stop, the car will rock back and forth because it's horizontal suspension. It's got four-wheel independent suspension, front-wheel drive, inboard disc brakes, and it's air-cooled.
It's pretty advanced.
Yes, actually it is. And it's only, they tweak it up to 45 horsepower, but the car only weighs 900 pounds.
Really?
So its claim to fame is that it's virtually impossible to tip over. You can, but it's
the center of gravity is so low, right?
Correct. I can adjust the height.
Oh, okay.
On the car.
So being that light, are the body panels fiberglass?
Yes.
Or, okay.
They are. There's thick fiberglass, and they rally them throughout Europe. You can, if you go online, Burton, you can see the company. And actually, last week or the week before, I got an email from Burton. They're having a 25th anniversary for something. They wanted to know if I'd take it over and go to Slovakia where they're having it. I declined, but
yeah, that might be a real expensive trip.
Yeah, it might be fun, but
sure.
Expensive. But they rally them throughout Europe. You know, if you've driven a go-kart, you know, you're doing 30 miles an hour in a go-kart. It sounds like feels like you're doing 90. You're sliding around the corner, you get your foot in it, you're shifting in downshift. That's the way this is.
Wow.
So you drive it and just have fun driving it. You know, I used to have the muscle cars. The problem with the muscle cars is I'd show off, punch it and show off. That's the end of it.
Right.
This here, I'm driving up and down the hills, around the corners.
Absolutely.
That kind of stuff. So it's fun and cheap money, you know. And I'll keep it as long as I don't look too foolish getting in and out of it.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I see the steering wheel is off it now. Is that
Correct.
kind of required to get in and out of it?
Yeah, it's a lot easier. It just clips in and out like the race
Oh,
car.
okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Danny, thank you very much for
the engine or anything, whatever you like.
Thank you for taking the time, and I appreciate it. And enjoy the rest of your day.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How about this really pretty 47 Chevy truck from Liberty Movers? Oh, okay. I know them in Leicester. Didn't know they had a toy truck. But 41 Chevrolet, where do you see those? You see the Fords everywhere, but the Chevys aren't been so prevalent in this vintage. But man, the chrome is just stunning. Hey, and another Carman Gia Convertible. This one gray with burgundy interior. Isn't that sharp? Fun little car, drop the top, go out and have some fun in it. We're gonna do a quick pass through on this parking lot. They're over in the shade, so maybe it won't be so quick. I'll enjoy the shade a little bit. But just to show off some of the cars that show up. What a great show. Little 62 Corvette. Customed up a little bit. Ford Coupe. And we'll just take a walk over down the back aisle here and see some more cool stuff. The Boss 302, I've met him before. And more cool stuff. I love this little Apache. Very nicely done. Little Dodge 440 Magnum with the newer style scoop on it. Early Firebird. 71 Chevelle SS. and a Dodge pickup. How cool is that? How about this cool little 32? Wow. Nice little car. How about an international oil truck? Nidam Oil. Where do you see one of these? They just didn't survive for the most part. They were work vehicles, and they got thrown away when they were done. So I'm here with Tim, and Tim's got a rather interesting Pontiac. So tell me the story behind this bad boy.
I've had the car since 1983. Grandfather bought it brand new in 76.
Oh, see, there's the cool part of the story.
So it's been in the family since new. I got the car in 83 when my grandfather passed. Drove it for years and had the idea that I was going to do something a little different. Different color, bigger motor, 4-speed. And I started doing that in 1996. Somewhat finished it up in 2009. Doing some trinket stuff to it now. A few heres and theres, whatever, but hopefully get to drive a little bit more from here on in.
Wow, that's really cool. So what was the inspiration?
Well, I restore cars. I've always liked cars. I just looked at the car thinking that it had to look a certain way.
Right.
And this is kind of what I thought it should look like 43 years ago.
If they ever built one.
If they ever built
what
one.
if.
A what if car, basically, yes. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So what'd you put in it for a motor?
It's got a 76 455 in it. Aluminum heads, 11-to-1. Decent cam, nothing crazy.
But a little bit of grunt.
A little bit of grunt. Put a 4-speed in it. Posi rear end. Added a couple options on the car, nothing crazy. Did the power trunk release. Tilt wheel, gauge package.
Okay.
Stuff like that. But yeah, love driving the car.
Awesome.
Hope to drive a little bit more.
There you go. Well, thanks for taking the time, Tim. I appreciate it. Nice to meet you, and enjoy it.
Thank you.
So, a 68 Ford ranch wagon restored as a Mass Turnpike car. State police on the Mass Turnpike. Because back then, the state police had their own troop that did only Mass Turnpike. Had all the service tools that they could carry around in the back of it. What a cool car. Where do you see one of these? At the State Police Museum. Nice little 67 fastback. And my friend Don's Marauder. And I owe Don an apology because I misnamed his YouTube channel. I called it something wrong, and it's actually Fins and Fenders. And Don does really interesting, fun car show coverage. So check it out, Fins and Fenders. Fast Eddie Sharpman. Don't know who Fast Eddie Sharpman was, but I guess he ran a drag car. Pretty cool. Isn't that sweet? And the 55 Buick. Man, what a big car. And early truck. 69 Z28. Couple of new things. New Camaro. Mustang. And some more old stuff. Cool.
Pretty good stuff over there.
So this is another very nicely restored Ford. I think they call him a Bumpside. I'm gonna guess this is probably a 72.
72. Italian sausage, and they look really good.
Look familiar. What a nice job with air. Wow.
Go on over, check out.
We'll go up the hill and check stuff out up top. What a bunch of cool stuff. All right, folks. That's all for today from Whitinsville, Mass, the Cars in the Park. Thanks for watching, I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video and you haven't done so already, click the like button, hit the subscribe and ring the notification bell, and help a small channel grow a little bit and help me get out there and make more cool videos. Make memories, not excuses, folks. Get your cars out, get them to a show, take a kid for an ice cream, take your mother-in-law for an ice cream, but get them out and use them. Make some memories, have a ball, and go to a car show. Again, thanks again for watching. I appreciate it, and as always, let's go car cruising. So if you appreciate this video and you want to see some more cool cars, check out this one here for more cool cars, and I'll see you over there.